What's up, guys? Yes, McGann here, and today we are playing Bellona, or should I say Enyo? Because, you know, I'm playing with the Enyo skin, but anyway, yes, Bellona in the solo lane, a goddess that I think is good right now, and fits the meta nicely. There are gods that I prefer to play over her, just because, I don't know, I feel like I have more of an advantage when I play as those gods, as well as I just find them more enjoyable overall, so that's personally why I picked those gods, but Bellona overall is not a bad goddess by any means. Like I said, she fits the meta perfectly, really, and the thing about her that makes me just not want to play her as much is that, I just feel like her early pressure isn't as high as I'd like it to be in comparison to other warriors. Things like Osiris and Kukulkan, it's just like, I feel like they kind of do what she does, but a bit better at the moment. She does have, of course, the disarm, which is fantastic, which may be even more important once Thorns is nerfed next patch, as well as she has the block as well, so she can get a little bit of reflect damage as well as not take as much damage from the hunters, which are very powerful right now, although they are getting nerfed next patch as well. But I do think she is still a strong goddess, so we're against a Chalk here that is a matchup that isn't completely in our favor. I mean, I think personally, I find this matchup a bit better suited for Bellona, especially early on, but obviously not a bad matchup for Chalk. He does have good clear. It's just that I seem to be able to do a bit more in this matchup than Chalk earlier on, especially. As you can see right here, I'm just bullying him out because, well, I mean, I have Death's Toll, he has Bluestone. Okay. I out-cleared him, so yeah, I'm just a bit better overall. Bit better suited. We actually should be able to take out the mana buff here from the Chalk. We'll have to see. Yeah, they're staying in mid. Yeah, we should have this. Oh, we're gonna lose our mid laner, though, to their jungler, but we are going to steal away this mana buff. Going for the speed buff is super risky, though, and I do not recommend that, but we can go for this. Yeah, I don't know if the jungler or the mid laner just wasn't really paying attention there and didn't notice that the jungler rotated over, which may have been what happened. But yeah, not gonna work out too well for the Nox, unfortunately. But we should be able to take our own mana buff here. And Chalk without a mana buff is not too great. I think it's a bit overrated. Or, I guess he's a bit underrated without mana buff. Because he does, of course, use a lot of abilities in order to clear the wave and everything. But I don't think it's terrible. He's terrible without mana buff. You do have to be a bit more careful and use your passive a bit more efficiently, but it only takes an ability, and sometimes two, maybe, if you want to clear it a bit faster, to clear the wave as Chalk, so he should be fine even without this mana buff online. The only thing is that his boxing potential in between waves may be a bit worse. And I did hit level 5 here. And him fighting me right here may be a death sentence. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the ultimate here. Yeah, a little sprint. We'll sprint to take him out a bit quicker. But yeah, he definitely overstepped right there. I got all the buffs and everything with Rod Tosker, so I hit level 5. And he was obviously still level 2, so... or level 4, I mean. And yeah, he got blasted. He definitely got blasted, but we're gonna go back to base here. Didn't even have to use any of my normal health pots, so not only do we have our boots online, we have a lot of sustain in tow as well. Then again, we don't have a ward, so we do need to be careful of a Fenrir gank, because Fenrir is very scary for us, as well as Fenrir actually does pretty decently into Rod Tosker, so that might be trouble for my team. We'll have to see, though, because Rod Tosker did do very well early game, going around the map, getting the farm, getting the clear, and did actually end up being a higher level than the Fenrir, but Fenrir did, of course, get the early kill onto Nox, so that's obviously not fabulous for us. But it looks like my team is going to fight back. Hou Yi actually able to get the Fenrir there. And I'm just going to bully out Chalk a little bit here. And bullying I am, because this Chalk is not having a good time at all. Tier 2 boots only for himself at the moment. There we go, we got the kill on him. Once again, getting the kill on Chalk. He threw his axe away to try and use his 2 immediately after he got stunned, but obviously that didn't really amount to much, as I was able to easily escape him there. And actually, Fenrir over here, ooh, he just used the leap as well. Oh, there's the kill. Oh, and if Nox catches Anubis here. Oh, he's gonna use the beads. Okay, the ultimate there, maybe a bit, maybe not necessary, but
On my way.
we should be able to get this mana buff once again. Chalk is over there, and he did not use his ultimate either, so that was dangerous, but hey, we got it. No problems. No problems at all, and we should be able to get this wave and then go for the mana buff here. Looks like Ratatoskr may want to gank. No, he's not going to gank. He just wants to clear out the wave so we can go to the buffs, which isn't a bad idea. We can make our way over there right now. Actually, we can go to these fire elementals first if you'd like to. No, he wants to go to the buff. He's going to get his acorn right now, which is really good. Not even 6 minutes on the clock. But yeah, the squirrel has definitely been controlling this game, it seems like. Fenrir not really having as much success. But Cuchulainn, the support is just destroying them at the moment. He's actually level 8 right now. He's only a level under me as the support. And it looks like another kill. Fenrir going to be going down. I'll say enemy missing right here, but I imagine Cuchulainn has no issues dealing with the Chalk at the moment, who's level 7. Yeah, look how much damage he did to Chalk right there. Kind of ridiculous, if I'd say so myself. But actually, hold on. I'm going to actually pop both right here, because I may actually want to get a bit aggressive.
Ultimate is down.
Be right back. Be careful.
Okay, I'm going to have to use a sprint. Actually, I guess I didn't have to use sprint because I could have just used my disarm right there. But we are going to get the kill on Chalk once again. And 11-1 is the score. This is domination. Domination at all fronts. Every single lane is destroying at the moment. I think the only death was, yeah, Nox early game to the Fenrir as well as the Anubis. And other than that, I mean, the team's just destroying right now. I'm just going to go... Actually, hold on. I can... You know what? I can just go Mystical Mail first item right here. Right after the boots. I think I'm going to wait for it. I only need 150 more gold, so... Might as well. That item is fantastic in team fights. Mid game. It gives me so much damage. As well as it's going to help me against Chalk. Since I imagine he's going to be building either a Gladiator Shield or a Mystical Mail first. So... yeah, he's going to probably have a tough time against me. That's for sure. But right now we're going to go back to base. Get that Mystical Mail online. Alright, where are you? Actually, oh, it's 27. Oh, I was thinking of Breastplate, not Mystical Mail. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. That makes a bit more sense. That's okay. I'm still going to get the tier 2 into Mystical Mail. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking that Mystical Mail was Breastplate's price. I don't know. I guess it was... I'm just so used to building Breastplate that I thought that. Just kidding. I'm really not even used to buying Breastplate that much. I usually play gods that don't even go for Breastplate as an early item usually anyway, so yeah, I don't actually know why I got confused with the prices, but we're going to be able to clear out this wave and look for the mana buff once again. Gold Fury going to be going down.
Well done, soldier.
And I'm going to have to run over here quickly. Actually, he went for the Fire Elemental that I'm just going to steal away. Man, Chalk can't get anything on the map. I feel really bad for him right now. He's just having such a tough game this time around just because of how much pressure I'm applying to him. And ooh. Oh, I didn't get that one away from Fenrir. I heard the leap, so I thought he might be leaping in, but... oh, he's going to steal that one away. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can actually get away over here. We have Ratatoskr coming in. Oh my gosh, they got him as well. Oh my gosh, I actually lived. I lived and my team came in for the kills. Yeah, I feel like this might be a 10-minute surrender. They actually can't get anything done on this map.
I have your back. I only need this if they can.
He missed his ultimate, that is true, but did it matter? Not really, as I ended up surviving and we got all the kills right there. Oh, it's rough for them. It really is. We have a very strong early game composition. I mean, we have the warrior support. We have the Bellona in the solo lane. Ratatosker as our jungler. We have Nox to go along with that Ratatosker, as well as a Ho Yi to deal with the 1v1s in the duo lane. This composition just melded together so well, and, well, it's definitely working. That's for sure. But it was a composition that did require us to kind of get ahead this game. And there's a surrender. GG. That was nearly a perfect game. Nearly a perfect game. Nox ended up dying. She didn't actually get a kill or an assist, but it was a perfect game for me as well as everyone else on the team. But Nox feeding. What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, Bellona, like I said, very strong goddess right now. She's not my personal favorite at the moment. She fits the meta, but there are gods that I prefer to pick over her, such as Osiris as well as Kukulkan and even Erlang Shen as well. I'm liking him still after his nerf. Although I will say it did hit him a bit harder than I was expecting. He's still good, but a bit harder than I was expecting. But yeah, Mystical Male online. We're going to go for the Height of the Urchin. We're just going to go to be as tanky as possible. Ratatosker was super fed. Ho Yi was super fed. Kukulkan, the support, was super fed. They really didn't have a chance because once we got our Thorns online, it was over. It was done. There was no coming back for the enemy team, which is unfortunate because our team was really early game oriented. A lot of pressure early coming from the jungle, the solo, as well as even the duo lane. But theirs kind of was as well, but wasn't really the team composition that could get it done. I would say we picked a bit more viable gods in the current meta. Chalk, I don't think he's bad, but I would pick Bellona over Chalk in almost every situation, as well as same thing with Nox and Anubis, Fenrir and Ratatosker, although Fenrir does do decent into Ratatosker, and even, actually I don't even know about the duo lane, because Izanami's a really strong goddess, and Sobek has a really good early pressure in the game, so yeah, I don't know about that one, because the warrior support could have went really poorly if they ended up giving up the first blood instead of getting the first blood early on, but since they got the first blood, and I think Kukulkan got a few more kills right after that, that wasn't much of an issue, and it looked like he was about to take off, but that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It's a bit of a shorter game, but you gotta switch it up sometimes. You get some short ones, you get some long ones, and this one was pretty much when everything gets executed perfectly, and, well, it's just darn beautiful. I have to say, it is just darn beautiful, but please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.